It's the heat of the Thames Cup between Leander Club on the left on the Berkshire station and Worcester Rowing Club on the right on the Buckinghamshire station. Both crews squeeze it away. Worcester, to me, looking like they're getting more strokes in, getting the rate up higher than the Leander crew, who look like they really squeezed it out long and steady.
Yeah, Leander looked like they went more for the power approach to that and are now winding the rate up a bit more. Worcester have come straight over into the middle there.
Yeah, Worcester, I think, have got that little push of stream that you get off the top of the island that just eases you off away from that island. Coxes need to be of the quality of you, Zoe Di Toledo, to keep the crew online when challenged with conditions like that. Molly Elkins perhaps doesn't have quite your experience, so she let the crew wander off, and now she's going to have to work hard to keep them going.
Well, in this kind of wind, with the wind coming across, I'd be playing it super safe and I'd be staying away from the booms, because it's incredibly easy to get caught by one gust of wind and then suddenly be a few feet left or right of where you thought you should be. And that's all it takes to end a race here, end an entire Henley campaign. Yeah,
absolutely. The worst thing would be to happen to hit the buoys, hit above the booms, but then hitting the booms is actually a race ender. So you get those buoys up the island, and then you hit the booms at the top. But as we look at this, we can see Leander have now their long, steady stroke has helped them move nicely ahead, and I think they're in good position to use that length and move down the course.
Now this Leander crew is an interesting one. They're looking quite comfortably ahead here, and they've taken the rate right down as they come up through the enclosures. They're quite a young bunch, but pretty experienced, not least with James Fox sitting there in the 6th seat, who is a Paralympic gold medalist in the LTA 4. So it'd be interesting to see how they progress through the regatta. A lot of young guys who've just come out of school but have won medals at the Coupe de la Jeunesse, so have done some GB rowing. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on and make this work.
So this is seen as the next generation then for Leander Club.
Yeah, I think so, but I think a lot of these guys are kind of taking a bit of a rowing gap year before they go on to university here and over in the US. So hopefully some of them will stay at Leander and will be training there and rowing and trying to make the national team. But I suspect some of them will be off for a few years to various US universities as well.
Yeah, real pedigree in this Leander boat. Bertie Woodward Fisher in the stroke seat, winner of the Prince Elizabeth in 2015 with that fantastic St Paul's crew. And here they go, he's in control, able to relax and enjoy their little row along the enclosures. The last few strokes have been very comfortable for them ahead of Worcester Rowing Club.
And Leander Cox there, Sam, he, I believe, was in the final of the Grand last year in a composite crew with some of the under 23s, I think.
So that confirms that result in the Thames Challenge Cup, a win for Leander Club over Worcester Rowing Club.